The online safety bill was back in Parliament, and although there were supposed to be amendments to ensure that we weren't being snooped on, we were being protected, not snooped on, those amendments don't seem to be in the system. And indeed, it looks as if this is a snooper's charter. And we will have no security. Even WhatsApp, which is supposed to have additional security features, and WhatsApp is quite furious about this, is threatening to withdraw its service from the UK. No, the Home Office will have access even to WhatsApp, at least under the current proposals. I mean, what I find so extraordinary is not whether we need to run out and get a VPN or something, which is highly recommendable, I think. But why we think it's appropriate to give the Home Office even more powers, even more jobs, when they can't do the jobs that they've actually been tasked to do and that they've actually undertaken to do. When they can't do those jobs properly, why are we giving the Home Office more work? Why? When the Department of Digital Culture, Media and Sport can't do its own jobs properly, why are we giving them more work? Ofcom, why are we giving it more work when it can't do the jobs it's already got? This is really the much bigger question, not the sweeping surveillance, which I think perhaps, frankly, we ought to accept. We may not like it, we may protest about it with good reason, but I think we ought to accept that it's already here. The online safety bill is just simply articulating what is already available. Looking for the escaped, quote, terrorist, unquote, the other day, MI5 was able to run around the place and monitor calls. I presume that's the sort of thing that will be routine should this online safety bill go through. The powers exist to monitor our messages, monitor our phone calls and so on. This bill simply sees it as a routine option. It simply puts into words what is already in practice. A VPN is probably the only safeguard we've got, and even that, I suspect, is fairly insubstantial. We are in a society where the government can snoop on whatever it wants. But then most governments can. And I was certainly very much aware when I lived in Russia that black cars used to follow me around. And I was under no illusion about the fact that I was being tailed. So the same sort of attitude is happening here? Of course it is. Of course it is. But the question is, why are we giving the Home Office more work to do when it can't do the work it should be doing?